Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So I haven't posted a video in a few days because I wanted to be honest about my mental state at the moment in terms of shopping. I made a video maybe a month or so ago about how I want to stop using my designer bags because I'm finding myself becoming too obsessed with bags, which I have been for a while, guys. That's why I made my YouTube channel. But I really thought that after that video I would probably stop buying bags for a while, and I wanted to be honest with you guys and say that I have not done that. I have continued to buy bags, which is probably not a surprise because I mean I've been buying bags, so many bags for the last few years, buying, selling, and there's nothing really that wrong with that. But I feel like for me, I find it very exhausting because I really want to be thankful for what I have, and it's also very exhausting for me financially, I guess, to constantly be spending money on handbags when I don't really want to be constantly going through that emotional strain of spending that much chunks of money. I know a lot of people on YouTube do spend big chunks of money quite regularly, and it's almost become like, I don't know, just like a normal thing to do. And like, honestly, I love watching that stuff, but I have to kind of remind myself that I need to focus on my own life and what my own goals are, and it's not always aligned with shopping. I realize that I come to these realizations quite often where I feel like maybe I should have done things differently, maybe I shouldn't have bought all those bags, maybe I shouldn't have sold all those bags, and I have these moments of very clear-mindedness, which I feel like I'm very clear-minded at the moment, but I do fall into these very animalistic shopping rages where I just feel like I need to buy things to, I don't know, I just fall into it very easily. I think it's because I get bored easily, and I found what sparks it for me is definitely browsing eBay and consignment stores, and also Instagram. The other day, guys, I literally felt like I was not going to shop anymore. I was just like, okay, I cleaned my whole wardrobe. I do not need clothes. Like, I'm loving having this clean aesthetic in my life. And then I ended up like going to Uniqlo, and I looked at there's like a Marni collab, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, Marni, I love Marni, and I like picked up 5 jackets, some pants, and I was like ready to go, and it would have been like, honestly, like $800, and I was loving everything, and I was like, wait a sec, what happened to like, I'm not shopping anymore? I was just like, oh my gosh, and I like had to snap myself out of it, and I just put everything back and like ran out of the store. But I more often than not give into these really strong shopping, I don't know, it's like a shopping addict in me, and I am addicted to shopping, unfortunately. It is just a habit I've formed, I think, through browsing, and giving into that urge too often has made it worse over the years. And I especially think that when you get into luxury bag territory, it not only affects you mentally, but also financially worse than like if I'm collecting like little pens or stationery like I used to. I used to be able to save a lot of money, but now, guys, I need to be having a higher paying job or something because this addiction is getting a little bit too crazy. And although I love buying new bags and exploring them, and the only way I can do it is if I sell a bag, because I am not going to get myself into any debt or anything. I don't use credit cards because I have a shopping habit, and I know if I do use credit cards, it's probably going to be a bad story for me. And it's not that, the thing is, I really want to discipline myself to have control over my thoughts and my spending, and it's something that I really try and work on. I try and work on it, but then I end up failing, and I just want to say that if you're struggling with a similar thing, it is not uncommon to fail. I mean, you might be able to just stop shopping altogether and, you know, discipline yourself to a point where shopping for you is not like a problem anymore. But for me, I feel like I'm done, and then all of a sudden I've spent like $5,000, and I really feel like I'm failing all the time. So I just want to be open and honest to you guys about this, because since I made that video a few weeks ago of I'm done buying, I'm kind of like don't want to wear my handbags anymore, I bought a Telfar bag. I bought a JW Anderson bag. I then said on one of my videos that I really wanted to add a mini bolide back into my collection, and then I had a comment saying, oh, there's this one on this consignment store page, and that was actually the one I was looking at. And well, I was really scared about all these price increases, and I know Hermes is probably going to have like a 12% price increase next year, so I thought, if I really want this mini bolide, it's like now or never. And so I ended up spontaneously selling a Chanel bag to my friend and then buying that bag, which I don't know, I'm a bit like, did I really have to do that? But this was like my shopaholic brain taking over, telling me like, you got to buy this now, like otherwise you'll never get it, and you really miss your old one, so you should buy it again. And yeah, I did that, and then I think that spurred on even more damage. So the next 2 days after that, I ended up browsing consignment store pages again. I ended up spending like $1,000 on like another Hermes bag, which was a really good deal, but still, like, it's just out of nowhere. And I was just like, oh gosh, like, I cannot buy this bag. It is such a good deal, like such an awesome leather. And I ended up buying that too. And then I'm like, okay, now I've really failed at this whole shopping ban. And the next day, I was on the Hermes website refreshing, and my friend ended up sending me a link to a rodeo charm, and I was refreshing it, and it came back in stock, and I bought it. So then I randomly bought that as well. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what happened to me shopping? And I think as soon as I fail, I just, that like desire to stop shopping, or like that realization that it kind of just switches off. And so I've actually started to practice resisting buying things, and it's really hard. So I found that me cleaning, like organizing my wardrobe and cleaning my room, I realized there was some gaps in my wardrobe. Like a lot of my pants don't really fit my butt anymore. So I'm like, I should buy new pants. And then I'm like, no, but I have these pants that I really should just wear, and I should just wear them. And so I decided, you don't need pants. And then I was like organizing my little contemporary bags, like my Furla, my Melody bag, and then I was like, oh, I think I need a Hello Kitty bag. So I ended up going on eBay, and then I placed an offer on like a Hello Kitty bag, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm shopping again, and I had to like retract the offer. And I don't know, guys, like I just fall into these constant like habits of I need to buy things, and I just want to stop constantly feeling like I need to buy things, like, that I'm gonna miss out, or that like I don't have enough, and that, oh my gosh, like I'm spending so much money, I feel so bad. Like it's really blocking me from moving forward in my life. And it's not that I'm saying you should stop shopping or whatever, but I'm saying for my life right now, I would like to stop shopping. Like I am happy with the things I have. There's always going to be a better bag, guys. Like, trust me, like this mini bolide is probably better than the bag I sold, but there's going to be another bag, like a Birkin 25, and then I'll be like, oh, I need to buy this Birkin 25, so I'm going to sell my Kelly. And it's just very exhausting and stressful, constantly going through that all the time. And I really want to stop now. Like, it's really getting to a point where I want to have that control over my thoughts and my mind. I want to be able to be not so obsessed over these handbags. I don't want them to be there as a coping mechanism as much anymore. I obviously still love handbags, and I want to probably still buy some in the future, but I really want to take a break from buying them. And it's really just about practicing realizing when I fall into these like shopaholic tendencies and taking myself out of it. And I've been practicing it, and I think I'm getting better at it, and realizing why maybe I'm falling into these habits as well. Because I think with any kind of addiction, you just kind of have to break the habit and move on. And I think it's kind of in a way stupid for me to film this video, because I'm still in the addiction, in the shopping addiction, and it would probably be more productive if I filmed this video after I'm out of the addiction and I'm like, okay guys, I haven't bought a bag in a year, and I love my bags, but I haven't sold a bag, haven't bought a bag. I really want to be at that point where I've done that, and I've been able to save more money and be happier with my life and myself, instead of constantly feeling this itch to buy things. Because it's giving me a lot of anxiety, and I'm finding that I'm getting really upset really easily because I have all these like thoughts in my head telling me that I need to buy more things, when I find that it actually just becomes clutter and it just overwhelms me after a while. So I want to have that control over my mind, because I think once you can control those addictive behaviors in your mind, it can help you really see what you need in your life and kind of see what will really make me happy. And bags, they do make me happy to an extent, but I have enough now that I don't need any more to make me happy. I can just be thankful for what I have, and I don't want to be so greedy as well and feel like I'm, you know, making other people feel like they need to buy more bags or you need to keep buying more, because I want to feel just happy with what I have now. I really want to feel that peace, and it's something that I think we all strive for. And I think bag peace is impossible because there's always something better, and I just want to be settled for a while. Now, I would absolutely love, guys, one day to buy a Birkin 25 or Kelly 25, or to be offered something in the Hermes boutique, and that will happen for me, but I don't want it to happen right now. I want to give myself that time to have a break and just reset my brain and have control over these thoughts that I'm having, because it's really exhausting me. And I feel, oh yeah, guys, so also because I bought those other random things, I ended up returning the JW Anderson bag, which was really cute and it was adorable. And I know a lot of you guys wanted me to keep that bag, but I felt really bad for spending all that other money, so I ended up returning that, and I ended up selling one of my Chanel bags to my friend, which was a beautiful bag. And a lot of you guys probably gonna be like, Jess, what the hell, like, seriously? But yeah, I mean, seriously, Jess, what the hell? Like, I just need to stop. Like, I need to just calm down. I have awesome bags. I don't know why I keep selling them. Like, I've had so many cool bags, and I just never find that, like, okay, I'm done now. I always feel like I need to buy more. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I'm finding that very exhausting. I just want to be happy, guys. Like, I don't want to keep chasing something. Like, I just want to be happy, and I want to keep talking about bags, but I don't want to keep working my butt off and then spending all this money. Like, it's very, it makes me feel not the best, to be honest. So anyways, that's my life update. I know it was blabby. I don't even know if it really made sense. I don't know if I don't think I'm crazy, guys. I just think I've formed some really bad shopping habits, and I just need to be more conscious of what I'm doing with my spare time and what I'm looking at and what I'm exposing myself to, and try and break out of those tendencies, which I think it just comes with practice. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video today. I know it was kind of blabby, but you can like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy handbag videos, because, you know, I like to be honest and give you guys the full journey of my life. And yeah, I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye!